Perfectionism. This is Max Rydholm with the Max's Minute Podcast, and today I'm going to share a story about the dangers of chasing perfection. Once upon a time, there was an artist named Lilla. Lilla was known for her incredible attention to detail. Every stroke of her brush, every shade of every color she mixed, had to be perfect. She would spend hours, sometimes days, on a single piece, never satisfied, always finding something that wasn't quite right. One day, the town announced a grand art competition, and Lilla decided to enter. She wanted to create the most perfect painting anyone had ever seen. For weeks, she worked tirelessly on her masterpiece. She painted and repainted, each time convinced she could just make it a little bit better. Her friends and family urged her to stop, to rest, to submit her work just as it was. But Lilla wouldn't. She was obsessed with perfection. The night before the competition, Lilla was still working on her painting. She stayed up all night, fixing and adjusting, until the morning light began to creep through her window. When she finally stepped back to admire her work, she realized it was the most beautiful piece she had ever created. But as she looked at the clock, her heart sank. The competition had already begun. Rushing to the venue, Lilla arrived just as the judges were announcing the winners. She hadn't submitted her painting in time. Defeated, she watched as the other artist's work was celebrated. Some pieces were rough around the edges, others were bold and daring, but they all had something hers didn't. A sense of completion, of being finished, flaws and all. As she walked home, Lilla realized that in her quest for perfection, she had lost sight of what really mattered. Her painting, even though flawless in her eyes, it would never be seen by anyone else. It remained locked away in her studio, unfinished in the most important way, never to be shared with the rest of the world. The lesson is clear here. Perfectionism can be a trap. It can keep us from finishing, from sharing, from moving forward. Sometimes good enough is exactly what we need to achieve our goals. Execute today. Thank you for checking out Max's Mental Minute. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a rating or review. Let's close the gap. Day one, every day.